Miami is another world. It's a very generous place, both in dimension and in mentality.
The living city is not a fixed city of solid objects. It's a very dynamic space that is constantly being recomposed.
For me, architecture is about making community. The ideals we have about how we want to interact with each other and how we want to kind of present our notion of collectiveness with each other.
Welcome to Design Miami 2011. Design Miami is dedicated to representing the most relevant perspectives in the field of collectible design.
People come to Miami, they see us in a different light altogether. It brings the culture, it brings the art, it inspires all of us.
It's breathtaking. It's a very nice show.
We think it's a spring break for the art world.
It's changed Miami, it really has.
Like, it's a very young city. This city is 100 years old, so it has had different stages of development. There is the Miami Design District and the adjacent Wynwood Art District. Galleries, but also artist studios have opened up.
Yeah, well known, and artists go there, and especially the youthful artists, and it's fun.
Design Miami has become an integral part of the community here, especially with our Basel being here.
I think it's pretty cool that you have like both things, art and design, at the same time in the same city.
Design Miami recognizes every year an outstanding designer with the Design of the Year award. And this year's recipient is David Ajay, an architect based in London. David's architecture is very much about creating communities.
The concept of Genesis is really the idea of trying to make a space which fuses structure and space, the emotion of interior, and to not have a secondary element, but to have the whole thing as one thing, to have it out of one material, and to kind of join it back with the emotion of placemaking, space making, and this is what this is.
Design Miami would not be possible without the ongoing generous support of our sponsoring partners who share our passion for design and excellence. Audi, Design Miami's exclusive automotive sponsor, staged in an interactive three-dimensional LED installation called The Urban Future by Danish architect Bjarke Ingels.
In some way, you could see this installation as a prototype of some of the ideas we've been developing with Audi for looking at the potential of the future of cities triggered by the advent of the driverless car. This entire pavilion is conceived as a big interactive surface that in a way makes visible all of the different dynamic forces that populate the city. That the future driverless car is going to have all these sensors that are constantly going to monitor how people move around. That the space of the city is not a static object, instead of just waiting for the next traffic jam. Our streets, they could actually transform and become places where you can play or do sports or have social gatherings. It's a very dynamic space that is constantly being recomposed. And one thing you can see is like where we're sitting, we have a halo.
Yeah.
And as people walk around, they have a sanctuary. This pink halo around us is essentially showing our space of peace where the car won't come. So as we move around, we reconfigure this dynamic composition of the urban space, and the car constantly calculates where it can go without knocking over any people.
That's pretty cool.
So it's almost like a dance between people moving around and the car trying to navigate this dynamic space.
Wow, that's fantastic. Very, very cool.
I thought it was a fantastic concept. To dematerialize the urban landscape is, I think, the future, definitely. Bjarke is, I think, one of the new up-and-coming generation doing very exciting work, and it's great that Audi's working with him.
Right now I'm looking at the car and it's just amazing. The future.
Now it's a shame that the car doesn't come with such a highway. That would be nice. The highway of the future. Absolutely. I'll be driving on it.